I'll be damned. I'm live. All right. Well, I guess this is video one. I set this up because my info channel was way too packed full of information. I had too many live shows, apparently. I missed them myself. I think this is John answering back. This channel doesn't even have its analytics done yet. So I was trying to help or get myself some help going on the channel.
I can actually see your videos on your cabbage without having to sort.
Hi, John. How you doing? Let me see if I can do you from here. Bam. Homebrewed is a moderator. Now you should be registered on my page here soon. I don't know how long it takes for this analytics shit to go through, but I've got 40, almost 50 subs now, and trying to find a scientific Lee video. That's like looking for one of my videos, man. You got too many videos. You should start complaining. You got too many videos, Lee. He'll take down his airplane videos. He's like, fuck you all. How you doing, Mickey? Yeah, this is just a dry run. I am going to be blowing glass later on this channel. But I figured it would keep my information channel clean. That way I'll have less complaints about how much goddamn videos I got. We can put 400 or 500 live shows on here real quick. Watch. Oh, you know what, John? I haven't been able to find that either. That was his summary video. I think he took that down. I know what one you're looking for. He took full credit on all that shit in that video. And I think he might have taken that one down. I missed the lives too. How you doing, Treen? I just got tired of the bullshit that was going on my other channel and trying to incorporate and be everything for everybody. I was like, this just isn't working. So here we are. We'll try this. How you doing, Glenn? I'm glad you can see me. Yeah, they actually let me verify this channel. They didn't fucking kill it instantly. So we'll see what happens. My other channel's not verified. I can only run 15-minute clips on it. This one here, I could probably download all I want, monetize, and all that good shit. The Homebrewed and the Weather Channel. Oh, yeah. Mickey, you got the right idea. Well, thank you, June. I'm glad to be back. Hi, Exiled. How you doing? Good to see some familiar faces over here. I think we'll have some fun today, even though, like I said, I'm just going to be blowing glass when I go down there. I got a lot of work to do still. I'm hoping Eli joins us. I've still got his bubblers and dildo sitting here. I don't know what the hell's going on with the mail. He said he sent a check to me, and I haven't got that yet. But the good thing about those is you can always cancel that. Yeah, you better be careful posting my shit up on big channels. You might find yourself blocked. Especially talking about the moon. That's the one subject nobody seems to want to talk about. Seems to be about the only thing I want to talk about. Surprised people don't get tired of hearing it. I get tired of talking about it. Hell, I get tired of talking about everything. Everything I've said on here is pretty much a repeat of everything I've said on here already. How you doing, Paul? Good afternoon. Welcome to the new Catfishing Corner. That sounded like a real. Yep, that was a real one. I call them real. Real message on my real phone. Oh God. Real distraction sometimes. Now Google's got my fucking phone number. Let me just block this shit real quick. Like, I don't need them fucking dedinking me, making me think I'm getting a real message. Son of a bitch. I knew that was coming. Oh, man. Um, I'm going to be making a couple more dragons this week, actually. I just totally fucking erased all 355 videos. I don't even have them. I don't have my green butter or not. We'll have to make another session of green butter. I just look, man. I got tired of everybody fucking fussing at me every day. I was getting 5 or 6 people telling me how I needed to shorten the list. They felt overwhelmed, so I did. I took out 355 videos. Like I said, there was a lot of information in those things that fucking ain't gonna be replaced. That's just shit me and you guys talking and stuff, stuff I don't bring a feral cell with. You this one ain't gonna last too long, I don't think, Trina. It might, I don't know. I still got a lot of stuff to do today before I get downstairs. I was up all night. Hi Renee, how are you doing? I was up all night. Good. You guys probably get my fucking notifications pretty quick too, because I doubt if this channel, I totally separated it from my other one, I doubt if it's shadow banned. Because I haven't had any controversial anything going on here yet. So we'll try and keep it like that. My information channel, and this is going to be our hangout. Should have done this in the beginning. I just fuck, you've watched me. If you've been here for any amount of time, you saw me fumbling around trying to find out how to even do this in the first place. So now I know how to do it. We'll do it this way. I think it might make it a lot easier on me personally. And everybody else going to the info channel. They won't have 300 or 400, 500, 600 extra videos to sort through. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. People got a short attention span. I'm trying to download 1,000 videos on one channel. It definitely started providing a stress point for me. I'm sure you guys could tell that. And no question about that, right? Yeah, the whole moon's doing cartwheels, Josie. The shadow and craters and all of it. Yes, that was, yes. I've seen it. No, not that I've seen, but you know what, Paul? I wouldn't doubt if it does. But here's the thing about magnets and mom flipping her poles. It's been shown to me really clear. Like she just like every other magnet, she has 4 poles. She can hold on to you. Just relax your magnet. It's all it takes. You can't be caught up in everything. She's showing me that if you're caught up in the world, you're going to be shot off Earth. All you got to do is get your magnet straight. She will handle it. She can hold you with one of those poles while she flips the other one and give us time to acclimatize to what's going on. Is you just going to have to trust in her. And that's all I'm being shown is just relax your magnet. When it starts to happen, you're going to feel it. I've never, fuck, man, I'm scared of heights. I'm fucking terrified of heights. And I don't know how to fly yet. But I mean, physics dictates. If we got this fucking magnet in our chest, we should be able to fucking statoelectric, poof, speed of light. And that ain't no magic or anything. We should be able to float. We should be able to do these things. How? I'm just as new at this as everybody else, and I'm just relaying what I've been shown. Don't try. Let mama have it. As part of being meek, I guess. It's trusting in your mother with your life. She's going to hold you like the baby we are. That's the picture I'm getting. It's not very comforting to me, to be honest. I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to question. That's a new thing to me because I always question everything. But she's already proven to me she's wiser than I am, and she's good at this. I'm not. I am not good at this. Um, I keep trying to teach everybody how to read these things so you can find them and help me out. Because I tell you what, I haven't looked at hardly any of these hieroglyphs in existence. I can't tell you what we've written for sure. I can tell you what I've seen that we've written. I can decipher all that, and I've done that. Uh, as far as what I haven't seen, God, there's fields of knowledge out there that I haven't seen yet. So I really don't know. I'm seeing some incredible shit. I mean, we're growing stuff with our magnet, and it all depends on how we're twisting that field coming out of our body with our own digits. It's like formulas. Biology. It's crazy. It's crazy what we can do, and we've been hidden from. So I don't know. I'm trying to find an Egyptologist that has seen all this shit and teach them how to read it. That way they can be like, that's what that was saying. And then teach us. Because I'm way behind the 8 ball on that. I've never looked at Egypt ever in an interested manner of any sort. Ever. So I am so far behind. My best knowledge to date is like the Mummy movies. Seriously, I know it's sad, but it's where we're at today. I am not at all patient. You've been watching somebody else. Oh man, that's one thing I'm not. Is patient. Oh my god. You found the video on my channel. Yeah, I made a video of it. You know what? That's the funny thing I do. I videotape other people, so a lot of times my channel's the only place you'd be able to find that footage. That's good shit. Yes, animals. Um, definitely going to be spooked. Our job is normally to hold them down, Nikki. That's what we were seeing in the hieroglyph. Mama's going to work it out. They understand our language better than you might imagine. They have magnets in their chest too. Patches reacts to mine. I can calm her almost like that now that I've been practicing at it with her because I keep telling people calm in your chest and then radiate like an antenna your calmness. And it works. But you have to shut this fucking thing down to do it. And I actually have to kind of touch Patches to make her feel it. What's up, Kate? Welcome. Um, yes, they're being shaken up. Look at the mass deaths. What died first? The fish and the birds falling out of the sky in flocks. They're feeling the magnetic flux and they're getting lost because they got magnetite up here and they travel around with it. They get lost and panicked, and who has the heart attacks? Fish and birds. They get scared, they get exhausted, and they've been dying en masse. Now, whole fields of herds of bigger animals are showing up dead occasionally. This is the madness we read about. The lack of human affects the animals too. You bet they're going to be showing it, and when polarity reverses, God knows what's going to happen. I've never, I just know what's coming. I've never seen it, so I can tell you this: even though I've never seen it, I know what's coming. It's physics. It's the only thing that can happen, unless we're all dead instantaneously, anyways, because we don't flip poles and switch behind the sun. We stay in our position and get fried by the first plasmatic bolt from the sun to ours. That's that's our two options. So when we flip poles, because I know that's the plan, we're going to know it ahead of time for days, possibly a week or two. She's going to be slowing down, and those tides are going to be reacting strongly. Not like Hollywood style, 5 mile tall fucking waves coming in, but it's going to be pretty dramatic, especially for the people on the globe that are on the west coasts of the globe. It's going to be pretty fucking dramatic for everybody. Raw Day selection. I vote for Raw myself, the King of Stars. He's Mama's daddy, like small D, daddy. He isn't the creator of all or anything. He's part of first creation. A lot of people think I'm trying to deify Ra, and I'm like, you just don't know. I'm trying to undeify Ra, actually. He's Ra 2020. Fucking A. He's not a god. He never was, but he is a person, just like Mother Earth. It's like tried to get across on my videos. I'm like, I honestly believed the kindergarten version forever. I really did. I can't blame anybody for going through life fucking thinking we're living on a rock, but we're not. Simple as that. And these suns are very much alive too. Anything with a magnet in its chest is alive. And that's one thing we've discovered throughout this last year. That is some very important information that I didn't want to bury with all these live shows. Hi, dog. Good. See, good dog. See, that's verification. These things work for our animals too. This is the same mechanism that they were writing about in the book, and there's no coincidence. They've seen it before. I haven't. Neither of you, so we didn't understand what they were saying. Now that, thank you for listening. And if your dog thanks you for listening, I mean, she did. That's the whole point about what I'm. That's my whole donate button. I don't think there ain't no donate. I need to go check before I go live, making sure there ain't no donate button on this channel. Because I don't have one. I don't appreciate that. I don't want one. You guys don't see a donate anywhere, do you? On here? Because I didn't actually specifically say no donations on this channel. I just opened it up. If you donate, it's going straight to YouTube, not me, because I'm demonetizing this shit. Good. Okay. No buttons unless you put it there. Oh, okay. Okay. Good. This channel is also a donate free fucking button fucking channel. I'm not getting into that game. I don't play for dollars. I have plenty of toilet paper right there. And I prefer wipe my ass with that than the greenbacks. It's a lot softer. Dog, it's like a family. It isn't like a family. It is a family member when you have a pet, an animal. I can't stand Patches, but I love her to death. Yeah, I do. And she's old. I already feeling the pangs of that because I know what's coming in the next few years with her. She's been with me for almost 10 years now. And yeah, she's part of the family. And so is Chico. He's old too. You know, I still cry about my 14-year-old wolf that I lost 10 years ago. That's not something I talk about a lot. um, and his daughter dog, I had her 6 months less than I had him. You know what I mean? For 14, I had her, well, actually, she was 12. I had her for 12 years and him for 14. And I cry for both of them still 10 years later. I miss them. I especially cry for the daughter dog because she died alone. I was not there. That one hurts. Um, that one hurts. That hurts. She was alone on my back porch. Look, poor Storm. That was her name. Um, beautiful, beautiful heart. I buried them side by side with my chickens in North Carolina, and I miss them. They have a beautiful site. Yeah, even knowing it's coming is even almost worse, I think, because I every time I see her face, I'm like, oh my god, you're getting so old. Yeah, they are our families, and sometimes we just don't realize what we have until we miss them, and that's a sad part of life. That's something that they say the youth is wasted on the young. And I have to agree to some points. I mean, it would be nice to know some things that a lot of us weren't informed about when we were young. Mini schnauzer, little dogs have such personality. Hi, Zika. It can be very maddening. Absolutely. And I'm glad people understand because, I mean, last night I was up for 30 hours. I tried doing stuff in the day and it just got too hot. I had to blow glass last night and I come in and I'm seeing all these comments and I got flooded in those. And then I started making videos in answer to some of the comments. So fucking YouTube had unblocked my video for goriness. And that video itself is a repeat, and still people are taking it wrong. They're like, "Why are you worried about something that happened 50 years ago?" I'm like, "I'm not. I'm trying to actually show you how you've been misdirected for 50 fucking years just by words when you could have just shut this and looked at the wounds and backtracked to where it came from. It's that simple. Grassy knolls are everywhere. That's my whole point on that. And then I tied in the UK and the contracts and everything, and everybody seemed to miss that point. And I'm all like, well, do I have to make a video just on that again? Because I've already done it. I don't know how to get to people's minds. And I realized from pointing out the moon, specifically the moon, because the moon is one topic. But how many different ways can you describe what's happening? The man in the moon is doing cartwheels. It's rising, wax, rolling 180 degrees, setting, wane, etc., etc., etc. I've gone over 500 different ways to say that same thing, and only one way works for one person. That's with everything I'm finding. And I'm like, how do you make 500 different videos for every fucking subject? That way you can reach every fucking individual. This programming is so extensive that they have thrown on us. It's absolutely fucking aggravating to deal with. Absolutely. Herbalism is a good thing, and seeing what kind of plants are edible around you, that would be a good thing to know too. As I'm coming to the end of 10 years of this, my patience has gone right down to a little tiny fuse. I give somebody like one or two, and I'm like, you know what? I'm pretty done with this. Sometimes I don't even get. Sometimes I'm giving people their first fucking warning as I'm blocking them. I'm just, I'm there. I know on this particular format, you can actually watch my material if you're blocked. So I just, I'm saving myself stress. I've had enough. I'm not here to debate nobody on anything. I'm here to show what I got, and that's it. I don't care. I try not to inject my own opinion on these things. That's why I come across so hard sometimes because I'm given a fact, and my opinion won't change that either. I may not like the fact that I'm giving, but it's a fucking fact that we got to deal with, and that's the way it is. Well, I do appreciate y'all's patience. Like Paul, I'm pretty sure it might not have been you, but I jumped on a Paul and pinned him up yesterday. But I don't even think he was trolling me. I just did it because fucking I'm tired of debating this shit. It's I bring contract and show everybody. I mean, like for God's sake, this is what's going on, and we're being fooled in mass, and it's not funny anymore. So, welcome, God's renegade. How you doing? That's I'm taking this on as if we were at war, and I truly believe we are. Lies can mislead and cause death, and that's to me it's a mental spiritual war that we're fighting, and it doesn't take much knowledge to see through it. You know, you just I don't know how to present it to most people, I guess, because a lot of people will thumbs down me or tell me, you know, your magnet's great, keep your politics in your pocket, and it's like, I think I think it's just they take offense that I'm picking on the Republican Party. Maybe they don't realize I'm more conservative than any fucking Rush Limbaugh ever was. It was a Republican senator I chose to work for. I had my choice. I had three senators right off the bat. And two of them were Democrats wanting to work with me in North Carolina when that unanimous decision I caused happened. They were like, holy shit, dude, you're the fucking shit. And I'm like, what? That's cool. I'm going to go pick on this guy because I think Republican conservative is more my format. Well, I can't say Republican because that's a dirty name to me. It's a divisive thing. You can be conservative, which to me means everybody should have their fucking choice in life and true knowledge and clarity through everything, including politics. And government should stay the fuck out of your life unless you harm somebody. If you harm somebody, then you should be dealt with. There should be no president, no leader over another. That's how creation was designed. And we're adults, for fuck's sake. If we all come from the same planet and we all know the same things, truth and clarity, we're left with one thing. We're extensions of this planet and we'd better act like it. Now, that can be forced by creation and this clockwork thing that we're fixing to go through, or it can be voluntary and free will through knowledge and truth. And I'm trying that first because I don't want to see a whole bunch of dust flying around from people that just didn't understand the frequency and how to be meek and who to be meek to. It's really simple. It's not like building a rocket, although it does require people to understand magnetism. Because if you don't understand how you're connected in reality, in real time, with the creator itself and the planet itself, then there's no way you can be meek. That's the problem here that I see. I didn't have any of that personally. I've never had any of that until I proved it to myself. And then I went selfishly and tried to. I didn't even know about God. I didn't know about the safety. I didn't know about meek. I just knew there was an electron magnet here. And the first thing I found out is I got an electron magnet here. I know what to do with that. Meek hadn't even entered my mind at the moment. I knew I could come to a resonant frequency and I tried. I had no idea what I was doing and I got punched in the face with a great big old download that the one reason it scared me is because I didn't believe in it. I didn't believe in any of this. But now that I understand how it works, it's not esoteric. It's not a download. It's not esoteric at all. It's not magic. It was scalar physics. Mom spoke to me through my magnet and through my Schumann frequency. That I can understand. It took me a while to get there, though. So I figured I would try to shortcut that for everybody like me and bring out the Pharaoh cell and show you where we're at in creation. That's the important part. That's what I'm trying to get across. I just don't know how to do it to a lot of people or for a lot of people because, like I said, just the moon itself. Look, I fought with Ben Davidson for fucking years on this. I made 6 or 7 videos, and then he finally, I think, made the connection that he's on the wrong track when I changed the wording to rise, wax, roll 180 degrees, and set Wayne from rolling 180 degrees and then doing a cartwheel. Because he was excited about that cart. Yeah, it should be doing a cartwheel. And then I said wax to Wayne. And he's like, well, wait a minute. No, it shouldn't be doing that. And then he shut the fuck up and he ain't been back. Not saying he ever corrected anything, but he sure as hell ain't coming back, is he? I was proud to have Ben Davidson show up on my channel. Are you kidding me? He's fucking big time. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing over here yelling at me? Everything should be doing cartwheels. And I argued with him about the cartwheel. cartwheel for how long? And then all of a sudden I changed up my wording. Said the same fucking thing, but I changed up the wording. Rise, wax, set, wane, instead of rise, grin, set, frown. All of a sudden it made sense to Ben that he's talking some absolute babble. Ta-da! And he's a script reader. Obviously, he doesn't have a basic knowledge. If he did, he wouldn't be over here in the first place yelling at me about how everything should be doing a cartwheel. Because it shouldn't. Well, that's what I hope, Paul, because now look at what he's doing. This whole, he's kind of become a Planet Xer almost. Although he still blames the sun and he doesn't come out and really say anything. He's just, there's something coming and we don't know why. You know, he's pure fear porn, but at least you can see a definite change in his direction. Yeah, see, like I said, Leslie, the download, I didn't like that. In my pragmatic form, before I had the actual literal picture that we were living on a googly-eyed little fucking glued-on kindergarten rock. I can't tell you how. I can tell you how much I believe that because of what I read in the Bible. It brainwashed me. I read it so much I couldn't accept the fact that I lived on a living planet. It took me months to prove to myself that it wasn't a demon trying to possess me. It wasn't my mind going off into la la land because I had been pointing at the moon in such desperation that I poof broke my head and thought all of a sudden we're all going to be saved. Honest to God, I had that was one of the hardest things I've thought about. And if you go back to my previous videos, you can watch that process. It sucked for me. Hi, Sean. Welcome. Hi, Polly. Hi, Catherine. Welcome back. It really, this whole fucking thing's been very painful to my head. The whole, I mean, from the moment I saw the moon upside down, I've been on my knees crying to God that I didn't even know existed. Please help everyone. That's the only thing I could pray. Just help everybody see what's going on. And I'm still praying the same thing because now I'm seeing what's going on clearer than I ever did, and I thought I had a pretty good picture of it because I knew we were on our side. I knew it was a magnet. I knew it was the sun doing it. Okay, so that's all I had though. I knew we were all going to die too. Except by the grace of God or luck. That's what I was saying. I was saying by your luck, it's going to be fucking here or you're not. That was my belief. But I'm glad I don't believe that anymore. Now I know what the reality is, and that helps. I want that for everybody. I just don't know how to get it there. Yeah, everybody here's connected. Now we've got a whole millions and millions of people across the globe are awake and connected. And mom's awake. That hasn't happened for a long time. Hi, Deborah. I know, and they understand our heart. That's that's the intent. That's why I keep telling people you trying to meditate and find your third eye and pray up here. That's not what's working. God needs to feel you. because you didn't read the Bible, you're doomed. No, I was almost doomed because I read the Bible too much. Hi, Jellyfingers. That's what I'm saying. I hadn't even had the opportunity to find canon until recently. And when I did, I dove in head first. You finally got to see the moon flipping. Good, Catherine. Yeah, Mama has a lot of pain, Glenn. She knows what's coming. She knows what's happened. There is no pretty picture there. She just knows we got to go home, and millions more could die doing it. They don't have to. I've read parts of it, Sean, and it's pretty much the same book. All that does come from the same sources, pretty much. It's just the Colburn's a little bit more open about where it comes from. And it was written before, of course, the King James version. King James, fuck man, he twisted that shit real good. And like I said, I mean, okay, we got Constantine there canonizing all these books, and we can find the books and read them ourselves and see that even that was a twisted truth of even in canon. They only mention the creator of all a few times. That's what bothers me. And every time, well, not every time, 3/4 of the times I've seen in canon them mention the creator of all, the creator of all is literally ordering these people off our planet. And I'm all like, boom, flash forward to today. I can only think that's what this looks like. This is what it looks like when, because their situation and our situation, and I'm looking at, well, this is what that looks like. If they don't listen and they don't go back to then their entire planet's gone. And every one of them here will be gone. And honestly, that's not a pretty picture for anybody. Whether I don't care how you feel about them. It's not how creation feels about it. He's upset. He'd like to see them learn from their mistakes. And so would I, because that's how creation grows. And it would be a waste of unspeakable amounts of horror if nobody learns something from this. Yeah, Jelly, it's pretty damn obvious, isn't it? The witch finder. Well, what do you think the witches were? I mean, really, the same thing. It was told blatantly when they went into India, the UK, and they were catching the yogis doing levitation and shit like that we hear about and don't see today. They were fucking murdering these people and calling them witches and burning them at the stakes. With HV, what HV? What are you talking about, HV? I play with Tesla experiments all the time. You ever have one of those